When people search for financial apps online, misunderstandings happen constantly, and one of the most common myths floating around involves platforms like Kikoff and the idea of receiving instant cash. A lot of users stumble across advertisements or mentions of credit lines and assume they can download the application, sign up in a few minutes, and instantly withdraw physical cash or secure a quick personal loan to spend on whatever they want. Clearing up how this platform actually functions requires a deep dive into the mechanics of credit-building services, digital trade lines, and why expecting instant cash from this specific source leads to total disappointment. To understand why Kikoff does not hand out instant cash, you first need to look at what the platform was built to achieve. Kikoff is fundamentally a credit builder service, not a traditional bank loan app, a payday lender, or a cash advance provider. The core product revolves around helping individuals with zero credit history or low credit scores establish a positive payment history and lower their overall credit utilization rate. When someone signs up for a plan, the system issues a specialized trade line. However, this trade line is completely closed loop, meaning it cannot be cashed out, transferred to a personal bank account, or used to buy groceries at a local supermarket. The mechanics of the trade line confuse many beginners who mistake a credit limit for actual spendable money in hand. When Kikoff reports a trade line, such as a line worth several hundred or a couple of $1,000s, to major credit bureaus like Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, that dollar amount represents purchasing power exclusively restricted to the Kikoff ecosystem. You use that credit line strictly to purchase digital products or subscription plans directly through their platform, such as educational ebooks or service plans. You then pay back that small amount, usually in increments as low as $5 or $10 a month, and those successful, on-time repayments are reported to the credit bureaus to boost your score. At no point in this cycle does real liquid cash get deposited into your checking account for you to withdraw. The confusion regarding instant money often stems from people conflating credit builder apps with cash advance apps like Earnin, Dave, or Bridget. Those cash advance apps connect directly to a user's primary checking account, analyze incoming direct deposits from a job, and front a small amount of earned wages instantly. Kikoff operates under a completely different business model and regulatory structure. It does not look at your employment history, verify your paycheck, or offer short-term liquidity loans. Treating it like an emergency fund or a quick fix for a cash crunch will result in major frustration because the platform simply lacks any feature designed to transfer spendable funds to a user. Another layer of the confusion comes from how the internet spreads half-truths about financial tools. Forum posts and short-form videos frequently use generalized financial terminology like getting approved for credit lines or getting funds instantly, which causes viewers to blur the lines between getting a loan and building credit. When an app approves you instantly for a credit-building account, users often hear the word approved and assume money is on the way. In reality, the instant approval is just for a digital account that reports data to credit agencies. The only thing being transferred instantly is data packets sent to the credit bureaus showing that you have opened a low-risk, controlled credit account. Relying on a service like this requires patience rather than an expectation of instant gratification. Credit health is built over months and years of consistent, predictable financial behavior. Platforms that promise instant cash infusions without credit checks or verification are usually predatory lenders carrying staggering interest rates and hidden fees. Kikoff takes the opposite approach by restricting how money moves, ensuring that users cannot trap themselves in high-interest debt cycles. By keeping the credit line locked strictly to their own educational products and low-cost monthly plans, they remove the risk of overspending while still allowing the user to generate positive payment history. Anyone downloading the application looking for quick cash to cover an unexpected bill or an emergency expense needs to look elsewhere, because Kikoff will not provide a single cent of liquid money. The utility of the application is strictly confined to repairing or building credit scores over a sustained period through disciplined micropayments. Recognizing this distinction saves users from wasting time, managing false expectations, and misunderstanding how modern financial technology products separate credit enhancement tools from cash lending services.